Hello? Is this on? I guess it is. Hello. It is me. And now you're probably wondering, what is this video? Well, today, my friends, we have suffered a great tragedy. Today, one of the great projects of the YouTube community, that channel, I'm sure you know its name, Unus Annus, is gone. I had woken up earlier than I ever could, and I stayed there for the next 12 hours of my life to watch it end, and I am content. Surprisingly, I have been preparing for this moment since it began. I knew the risks of being committed to watching this channel and to see it through until the end. And I think it was worth it. But some people, they find it hard to move on. You know the stages of grief. Most of them would be in denial. And I understand. It's hard to move on, but it's just the way life is. I was taught that life is unexpected. It's beautiful, but it's cut short. Death. And yet that inevitability is what makes it so beautiful in the first place. We witnessed a funeral, live on camera, a eulogy where 1,400,000 people watched, and many wanted to stop the clock. Many wanted to turn back time, keep things going. But sometimes it's not like that. No, not sometimes. All the time. On YouTube, on the internet in general, you can return to whatever bits of information are stored. You can read a Wikipedia article about something from 100 years ago. You can watch a YouTube video that's tens of years old. But in real life, when someone dies, when you lose a friend, when you graduate, you can't turn back time. You can't do these things again unless you're some sort of madman. And that's why the last stage of grief is acceptance. My friends, we must learn to accept it in our own way, move on in our own time, because it's just like that. We'll never know how much we actually cherish something until it's gone. And when you do, you must accept it, say your goodbyes, and hope they're watching peacefully from the afterlife. Personally, I haven't watched every Unus Honest video ever. I've only seen about half of it, maybe even a third. But I'm okay with that. I was content knowing I was happy with what I'd seen, and that maybe it was okay that I didn't see everything. Because in the end, that was my experience, and I guess that's why I quickly moved on. Even if you had formed connections to these characters, like say you're ending a show, sometimes there's just no more reason for you to go back. Sometimes it's just for the best to move on to better things. And frankly, that's what Mark and Ethan would want. They'd want us to be happy, to be content, as they were when they ended the channel. It is our duty now to find joy in other things, to find joy in ourselves. Because if not, then what was the point of those 365 days? That is why, as a fellow content creator, I want to do my best to make everyone happy. Because who knows if one day I'll leave. What if YouTube shuts down suddenly? I mean, it's happened before a few days ago, for like 5 minutes, and you saw how everyone reacted. We're not ready. No one is ever ready. And that's okay. We just have to learn to enjoy what memories we gained and move on. And while the present is still going on, you must remember, enjoy every moment like it is your last. I know I will. That is all. Memento mori. Unus, Annus.